super excited for this match.
A beautiful drip by Maggie Brascia, the younger sister here on the court.
I think Mary missed her spot there. She was trying to go down the line. She did a little too high.
That
Easy
created
ball for Andrea. You know, Michelle, there's been a lot of talk lately with the PPA having a couple indoor events that some of the pro players, I think, actually prefer this.
Is that right?
What's the chatter from that you've heard? Conditions are perfect, obviously, inside. Does it make a big difference to you as a player?
Mary Brascia playing on the left side. Beautiful. Yeah, great question, Matt. I mean, as far as indoors, outdoors, everyone has a preference. My preference is definitely indoor with the surface that we're playing on now. Back in the day when we first started, it was indoor on gym court floor surface, the basketball surface that you see on indoors usually. But this is great. We don't have to deal with the environment outside, and the lighting seems to be great in here in Atlanta at the Lifetime facility. So that's my preference, but everyone has different quirks, right? That's some solid play from Maggie Brascia, setting up that point, Matt.
Oh, she was totally in control of that point. Yeah, really working the ball.
What a dig. The drop shot as Andrea Koop is back at the baseline. Smart decision from Maggie Brascia on the white tank top on the near side or on the far side of your screen. Off the net and unlucky for Andrea Koop, and that's going to be the first timeout for Jade Kawamoto and Andrea Koop. Look for her to be a little bit more aggressive. And after the timeout, Matt, continuing the streak.
Got to get a side out here.
Mary Brascia speeding up to the middle of Jade Kawamoto. Not the spot, but good look, just testing the waters.
It seems like the strategy is to keep it soft to Andrea's backhand. We'll see if that continues throughout the match.
Good digs. Oh, but Jade Kawamoto finally putting that ball away for a side out, a very much needed one, as they need to collect some points here to close the gap.
Wow. Andrea really attacking the ball from transition zone. So do you think in the future of the game, more players will be aggressive from that zone?
Funny enough, I just watched Jesse Irvin on the other court in mixed doubles doing that and executing and having winners from the midcourt. So yeah, I definitely see that happening.
Wow. We're going to see some great rallies in this match.
That was a great point there. A lot of the players are backing off from the kitchen line and showing that there's space there. So it's deceptive. You think that you could attack to that person, but they're sitting on it with more time. So that's why you see a lot of that mid-court attack, just like that you saw Jade there with that mid-court attack. Couple points on the side out
Do you
here.
think players ever really trust their counters and they just maybe even bait players into speeding it up?
Absolutely. The lob is in. Mid-court attack. The aggressive forehand put away from Andrea Koop to end off the point. Wow. Talk to me, Matt.
So hard to put away the ball against a team like Andrea Koop and Jade Kawamoto.
They are everywhere. Their court positioning is so strong. They're able to cover all the shots that are going to be coming back aggressively. Oh, a little miscommunication there in the middle from the Brascia sisters. Maggie allowing Mary to hit with her backhand, but Maggie has to be aggressive. She's at the net established. So they came in with a big run down 6-0 and now trying to hold it here after the timeout. And a good timeout called from the Brascia sisters. Stopping the momentum. It's a very important part of the game. Some down the line dinks.
Yeah, but she's getting very comfortable with that. I know it's great to stick to your strategy, but Koop is so seasoned.
Right.
I think she's starting to expect the ball to come to her backhand side dinks, and she's just ready.
And Koop not attacking the first one again, allowing a couple to go by, and then finally sees the right opportunity. A lob. Wow, tremendous play from the Brascia sisters. Relentless punishment. And finally ahead by 2. They're able to gain 1 point after that long run from Koop and Kawamoto.
Whose ball is that?
Yeah. I mean, it could be Mary's and it could be Maggie's, and communication is such a huge part of the game, and that's not talked about much. Matt, what do you think?
Yeah, that's a tough one. I think that was Mary's ball. Depends how good your backhand drop is.
And a missed drive from Jade Kawamoto. Yeah, I mean, they just came from playing some mixed doubles, and usually the guy comes over to take that ball. But
yeah,
Mary Brascia played on the left side today with Pablo Tellez earlier. So just a little miscommunication there. No worries. It's tough to make a cross-court speed up into a successful one, you know, as the player on the cross-court side has a lot more time to read it. and is able to attack down the line off of that, just like that. Wow. Oh, great play from all 4 players there, Matt.
Yeah, a great example of moving the dink around creates off-balance players, and it forces the error there. And that strategy applies from 3-0 all the way to the highest level at pro.
Oh, a speed up down the middle and misses long. A tough break for Andrea Koop, as that now gives them a 2-point deficit in game 1. Great dink there by Jade Kawamoto to the left foot of Maggie Brascia. She didn't know what to do with that ball, move around it, what spot to put it in. It's a great angle and a good choice there from Kawamoto. ATP, and it's in, it's good. Jade Kawamoto, so strong. Andrea Koop just talking about how solid Jade Kawamoto is as a partner, not only in women's doubles, but in mixed. She is just a beast out there, and Andrea Koop was just praising her and her game. Trickler over the net. Jade Kawamoto gets it. The speed up into the put away from Jade Kawamoto.
It's a brick wall over there. You're preaching to the choir about Jade Kawamoto. I really love her game. Just a complete all-around player. You know, she has the lobs, great hands, great dinker. She's super consistent. Phenomenal player on the PPA Tour.
Solid. Ooh, and the ball is just long, and it looks like the Brascias are going to call their second timeout as they... Oh, and the speed up did not work after the timeout, but they are still on second serve.
I like that attack. I think it's there. Koop always had a really great backhand speed up, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Remember we were talking about earlier how when they were down 6-0, I was like, oh, look for Andrea Koop to be a lot more aggressive. That's when she plays her best, is when she just kind of lets loose and she's the one dictating. So great timeout from the Brascias. Off the net. Aggressive dinking.
Fearless.
Vinny Brascia, father of Maggie and Mary, on the sideline there with Nick Black. The return is long. The return is long, and that ties things up here 9-all in game 1. There's the attack. Andrea Koop, again, that's been a play that we've seen. She's patient on a couple dinks. The third or fourth one comes at her. She speeds up down the line for a setup into her put-away shot. And we've been seeing that, and it's been working. And now they have the opportunity to take game 1. There it is.
Oh.
And that time, Maggie is able to take care of business. But that's a play we've been seeing from Andrea Koop over and over.
You know, she's doing a great job of volleying some of those things. She's not letting the ball get behind her, and she's also short hopping them. And I think that's creating an advantage.
Oh, off of the net and Andrea Koop.
Big side out.
Yeah, they have to give that side out away. And still 9-9. All players fighting hard to get game one.
Beautiful play. Great dink.
Yes, incredible. And what a way to work for game point. A little rush there from Maggie Brascia. Maybe a lot of things were going in her mind as she was taking that serve. There was no bounce. There was no time. She went right into it. Let's see if the Brascias could take their time here as Mary Brascia does a little dance here on the baseline.
On game point.
Huge ATP from Andrea Koop for the side out. She saves game point and now has another opportunity with Jade Kawamoto to gain 2 points here for at least a lead. They need one to tie things up. The third shot is very crucial for them to get up to the net and start something here. So let's see if they could take advantage of this third, get up to the net and be aggressive. It's always a thing. It's always a thing. That's why I mentioned the third. Because when you're down, you feel a little bit of pressure. You feel a little bit anxious, and you want to win things right away. But you have to work. You have to work for every shot. And a great shot from Andrea Koop, getting up to the line, being aggressive, Matt.
Yeah, very, very nice. You're saying when you're down at match point, you feel pressure, or just down at all in a match?
Another ATP defended, but Andrea is there to close things out. When you're down match point and you've, you know, and it's so close, and you feel like you have to hurry up in order to get that next point, but they have got it here. So now it's game point on the hands of Jade Kawamoto and Andrea Koop. Huge angle from Maggie Brascia for the side out. Now the Brascias saved a game point here in the round of 16. And there it is, a beautiful setup there. And now we are tied again, this time at 11 all. Both teams have had game point on their paddles. Mary Brascia enjoying herself in this game. She's having a good time. She has great attitude, great posture. Oh, not the spot. And Mary knows it, not the spot to go to Andrea Koop. She's going to be aggressive. She hasn't been winning a lot of the battles straight ahead from Andrea Koop, so she has to be a little bit more mindful so big.
Maggie B. Wow.
Maggie Brascia.
Yeah, Maggie's creating most of the offense.
12-11-2. Game point number 2 for the Brascias. Oh, and it looked like Mary was a little concerned because she saw Maggie coming in with that big forehand there. So a little miscommunication from the Brascias, and that gives Andrea Koop and Jade Kawamoto another opportunity to tie things up and maybe take the lead. Wow. Talk about point structure from Maggie Brascia. She is working those dinks to her advantage. Dink volleys. Oh, and that ball. So these dink volleys that you're seeing is when they hit the ball out of the air, they don't attack, but they dink the ball off of the volley. And that takes away time from the opponent, and it's, you know, keeps you in control. So here we go with another game point. This is number 3 for the Brascias. Now number 4.
12-11.
Oh, and that ball is just wide off the paddle of Jade Kawamoto. The Brascias take game 1.
Guaranteed pickleball play every week. No hassle, no paddle stacking lines, no worries. Join a pickleball league today and up your game with competitive, consistent, well-matched play. Connect with your local leagues, check live rankings on your phone, and play with ease. Whether you're there to socialize with your community, network across the net, or have fun playing your favorite sport, leagues are a stress-free way to enjoy your play. Find your closest league at pickleball.com and click Leagues today to get started.
Here we are, game number 2 after a epic game 1. The Brascias won 13-11 after 4 game points. Jade Kawamoto, Andrea Koop looking to take game 2 to take it to 3. Brascia trying to be aggressive, taking over the right side of the court. Great spot from Maggie Brascia as she goes down off speed to the feet of Jade Kawamoto. Aggressive play from Mary and Maggie Brascia, the Selkirk sisters. And that ball stays in. In game one, we saw a huge 6-0 run from the Brascia sisters, and now they're on a little 1-point run here ahead in game two. And a ball off the net for the side out. Miss dink from Maggie Brascia. She's been so aggressive on those backhand dinks on that left side of the court. She has it in her allowance to miss one. A pickup from Jade Kawamoto. The speed up.
Backhand speed up cross court. Wow.
Yes, backhand speed up cross court. Mary sees it but overcooks it. Oh, the anticipation is just so good on the side of the Brascia sisters, pushing Jade Kawamoto and Andrea Koop all the way back, giving them all the court mat. The lob. The defense. What a point. Yeah. Matt, talk to me about it.
Well, I think what I'm noticing is that Jade is pretty comfortable speeding the ball across court at Mary, and so she's not very scared of Mary's put-away ability. So I think Mary's got to maybe work on putting some of those balls away, or else she's going to keep getting attacked.
What a reset from Maggie Brascia. What I love most about this game, about this matchup, is how often the point goes from offense to defense to neutral. Not just once, but several times within 1 point. And that's just quality pickleball, Matt.
Could not agree more, Michelle. This is a very traditional pickleball match. A lot of traditional rallies.
There's the offense. There's a defense. And that's just smart play. That's just smart play. We saw Maggie Brascia do that in game number 1, and she's going to do it again until it stops working.
Do you like that? I mean, it's bringing them to the line if they can get there. If she can get that, it's going to bring them up to neutral. But she's so skillful with it.
Right, she's
She's hit a couple
deceptive.
winners.
She looks like she's going to put the ball away, and then at the last second, she just drops that ball, and Andrea Koop is just on the, you know, on such defense that she can't even move forward for that. Big overhead from Mary Brascia. The sisters defeating Jeannie Arokina and Regina Goldberg in 3 yesterday, 11-8 in the third to advance to today, round of 16.
Great hands. It's so cool to see sisters at the pro pickleball level. And obviously, we see Ben and Colin all the time. And at this tournament, we had a mother and son that made the mixed main draw. So Dimitri Marrero Jr. and Audrey Benada, mother-son team. Very, very cool. We highlight them on our social media channels. But 15-year-old son and mom made the main draw and mix. It was very cool.
I love that. And also, Audrey, what was her last name?
Benada.
Audrey Benada and Sarah Ansbury back in North Carolina, defeating Anna Bright and Rachel Rohrabacher with partner Sarah Ansbury. So a player definitely to look out for as she's been working her way into the pro tournaments and making a name for herself. Oh, off the net. Jade Kawamoto's there. There's those dink volleys. And that's not going to do it. Mary Brascia has to stay a little bit more aggressive or a little bit more patient. And if she's going to put a ball down, she has to do it down to Jade Kawamoto.
Michelle, in this match, we're seeing a lot of Andrea Koop and Maggie Brascia just backhand dinking, which is pretty standard in pickleball. But is there some matches where that's just going to happen, and it's just who's going to have the better backhand dinks? Or do you try and break out of that?
It depends on what you want to create as far as your matchup. It looks to me that Mary is wanting Andrea Koop to pull the trigger, but they haven't been so successful on that. Andrea Koop has been there time in and time out, especially in game number 1. They did squeeze by game number 1, so maybe they're just going to stick with that since they pulled with it. But sometimes it's forehand to forehand, Matt. But in this case, it's a backhand to backhand, depending on what they want to do. And Mary doing such a good job at staying in the point. Maggie pulling Jade Kawamoto with her forehand dink. There's just so many things I want to highlight here. It's just talking too much. Loving the game. Such great pickleball. Again, Mary Brascia.
Testing Mary's hands again, yeah.
It is 5-5 here in game number 2. So if they want to side out, maybe they should stay a little bit more patient. The Brascia should stay just a smidge more patient. And Maggie should be the one speeding up into Andrea Koop. She has more different spots against her and is less predictable.
That was a good ball. Yeah, good spot from Maggie there. Force the error from Koop. Maggie's played really well in this match. Oh,
ATP defended. And Maggie is there to just get the defended ATP.
And it may look like that was an easy put away, but that's actually a tough ball to make Jade miss there. So nice rally. It is 5-5?
6-5.
6-5.
That's a spot for Mary right there.
Koop's missing a couple Ernie opportunities over there.
Oh, and there's a speed up from Maggie Brascia. And this is the 18th tournament stop here on the Carvana PPA Tour, where the Brascias are ahead by 2 after the timeout. Oh, and that drive hits the net. Unlucky for Koop and Kawamoto. A tough break after that timeout.
Yep, definitely 8-5.
Good spot there. That's one stop. They need one more. And the Brascias have definitely came out of this game number 2 with a 4-point lead. So Jade, Kawamoto, and Andrea Koop have to stop it right here. This is the moment. They have to. And they're not able to do it. The Brascia sisters with their first match point. Andrea Koop and Jade Kawamoto not calling the timeout. And a side out as Koop and Jade decided not to unwind the stack. So now they're going to go back. Andrea Koop on the left side. Let's see if they could gain some momentum and close the gap here. What a backhand dink. What a cover. What a reset. Amazing play by all 4 players here on grandstand court. Our indoor backup option because of the weather. And the combo from Maggie Brascia. So solid from Maggie.
So smooth. Backhand, forehand. Great hands.
Oh, the opportunity was there for Maggie Brascia to close it out and go to the quarterfinals, but they do have a second opportunity here. And that does it for the Brascia sisters. That does it for the Brascia sisters. 12 seed defeating number 7 seed in 2 straight games.